Hello once again. So I believe we can start the session on how to convert classic NAV reports to RDLC and AL formats. And today also we are going to share a success story with one of our clients. Later on the session, he'll give the review. My name is Domas and I am responsible for sales at Simplanova. Uh, Before we'll start the session, I would like to mention you that if there will be any questions regarding the tool or other services of ours, in the end, we will have Q&A session where I'll try to answer all the question of yours. And as for now, also, if there will be any questions regarding the commercial side, regarding the trial or other services of ours, please contact sales@simplanova.com and we'll get back to you as soon as possible with all necessary information. So to begin with, let me introduce you Simplanova shortly, who we are and what we do. We started our operations back in 2013, and we saw that there is quite a big issue actually for the upgrades from the classic versions to RTC, and our goal was to find a new way how to make these activity easier, and we developed various tools and built a great team who specializes in that field. So we start with a team who are specializing in upgrades. We do have a team who have performed upgrades from such versions as 2.0 to Business Central. So we have a big expertise in this field. And recently, it's really important thing to have a good knowledge with migrations to Business Central as well. As you know, there are a lot of changes while comparing the classic or RTC versions and transition to Business Central. There are quite a lot of things that has changed, and it's not that easy to do a transition as it was before. So due to the fact that our team has already participated in various upgrades from classic or RTC versions to Business Central, we could either share the experience of ours or we can simply handle the whole project for you guys. Additionally, of course, if you will find out that you have a lack of resources, we also do have a team of developers who are specializing in new implementation projects, add-on development, and many other things. They do have more than 10 years of experience while working with NAV and Business Central, so they can work with CL and AL projects. So if there will be any requirements from your side, guys, to have team members for such kind of projects, definitely we can help you. Another one really important part of Simplanova is automated tools. What these tools are doing, they are really important for us in order to be more precise and more efficient while dealing with upgrades. So Simplanova has built various tools such as Report Converter, about which we are going to talk today, which converts classic reports to RDLC or AL format if you're going to Business Central already. Also, there are data port converter, which converts data ports to XML ports. Internally, we are using various merging tools and so on. And even right now, we are not stopping. We are improving our tools. We are developing new tools. And right now, we are building a new tool for AL migrations. So Hopefully within upcoming year, I'll be able to share more details on the tool, and also we'll have a few sessions where I could show you how this tool works, how much time it might save for you, etc. And another one really important part, especially for all the ISV partners, is add-on upgrade to extensions. As you know, Microsoft is going to finish selling the CL licenses. So if you want to sell your ISV product, it should be based already on Business Central AL. So we are helping partners to move their solutions to AL extensions, and even within this year, hopefully within the middle of December, we will have additional session, a case study, how to move add-on to AL extensions. We'll share a case study of one of our clients. So definitely our marketing will keep you informed about this. So let me explain you in a briefly more regarding Simplanova Report Converter, how it works and what is the main idea of the tool. So this tool converts classic reports to RDLC, so it's for RTC versions, or AL format for Business Central extensions. And as a result, you will get an RDLC file as a layout, AL file as a dataset, and XLF file as the language file. So everything works in the same tool. You don't need to do any additional installments in order to convert these reports to AL format. What are the key also advantages regarding the tool? So first of all, after conversion, you will get a pure NAV Business Central object. So it means that you don't need to have any third-party systems in order to run the report or to modify the report. You'll be able to do everything either with Report Builder or Visual Studio. So it's up to you which system you are using. Another one also thing which is quite important for all the partners is that there are no yearly fees for running the reports. Also, there are no yearly fees for the tool itself. You are paying as you use. So it means that if you are doing an upgrade only once a year, you can install the tool for free. You can see how many reports you need to convert. You are contacting us regarding the reports, and we'll provide you the license key according the amount of reports that you are going to convert. And one of the most important things is that basically everything is done automatically. You just need to do the minor adjustments. Well, of course, according to quite a lot of things depends according the report itself, according the complexity of the report, of the layout as well. But basically the tool saves quite a lot of time for you while reducing manual work. So I believe your developers will be definitely satisfied with this because they don't need to do repetitive, boring tasks, as most of the things can be fixed automatically. So what I'm going to show you today, so first of all, I'll just simply export the report from the Classic environment. I will import this custom report into our tool. We'll convert it. We will run it on my Business Central environment. And of course, by the end of the session, we will see what are the results on the Classic version and how the report looks on Business Central environment, if there are any differences or not. Okay, so let's start the demo. So as discussed, first of all, I need to open the Classic environment. Right here we have the report. I will export it. Let's export the report, save it. Let's change the name. Save it. And next step is to open our tool. The tool works on the Business Central environment. One important thing that I haven't mentioned, tool itself works with all NAV versions from NAV 2015 and Business Central 14th version based on CL. Tool is not available yet for extension versions, but later on, of course, this is in our roadmap to make sure that our tool would work with all Business Central versions as well. The installment is really simple. When you will download the tool of ours, which is available even on Mibuso page, you can simply download it and there will be all information, only like 3-4 steps how to install the tool. I have already installed this tool in my environment, so we just need to go to departments. Right here you can see Simplanova tools. Let's press on the Classic Converter. Let's press on the task, SCC subjects. So let's choose the type of the object that we are going to convert. As I've mentioned in the beginning of the session, there are two things what you can do. You can either convert reports or XML ports. Data ports to XML ports. So right now we are working with reports. I will upload the report. He's on my desktop right here. Let's open it. Okay, so here is my report, the sales invoice. One really important thing is complexity. And right here you can see that there is a complexity 2 points. So what does it mean? It means that in order to convert this report, I need to have at least 2 points in my license key. So there are 3 different complexities, 1, 2, or 4. And our tool is counting these complexity points according to the layout. If there are a lot of sections, rows, etc., it might be more points. Let's say the 4 points to convey the report. As for the sales invoice, there are only 2 points. Important thing is that prior converting all the reports, you will see the complexity. So once you'll know how many points you need, you just contact us and let us know how many points we need to add to your license key. So in order to convert the report, I need to mark here, press convert button. And once again, it shows the total complexity. For example, if I would upload like 10 reports at the same time, it's going to show me how many points in total I need to convert these reports. And for conversion, there are 2 options. You can either convert it to RDLC format, so you don't need to press anything else, just OK. But if you want to convert it into AL extensions, we need to mark this place and press OK. So right now, conversion started. We just need to wait for a few moments. Okay, as you see, it was converted, but it was not imported or compiled into our environment. So I'll do this part manually. So next step will be to export AL pack, and I will import, save it into, let's say, report test. And this will be Simplanova webinar. Let's save it. So we don't need to have this part anymore. Let's open the place where we have this report test, Simplanova webinar. And right here, you can see what are the results after conversion, what we received. It is the XLF file, the translation, the language file, RDLC as the layout, and AL as the invoice. as a data set. So I will open right now my Visual Studio and will import all these objects. Okay, so right here what we can see that this report actually has some issues. And why do we have these issues? Is, as you see right now, we have an error regarding missing table 359. So as you know, the dimensions has changed from the classic versions to RTC or Business Central. So there are some things that we need to do manually. So let's start with the posted document dimensions. This part has changed to dimension set entry. And let's change that part. This will be dimension set entry 2, and let's say instead of this table we should make dimension set entry. Let's copy this part and the same here. Okay, dimension set entry. And right now we see that we have more issues as I have changed the dimension posted document dimensions to dimension set entry. So we just need manually to fix that part, and this is really simple. I just need to paste in all the parts dimension set entry. So it will take just a couple of moments. I'll go through all these issues. Okay, right here it should be dimension set entry 2. Let's copy and go through all of them. Okay, right here as well. So this is a bit different part. Instead of table ID, we need to add dimension set ID. We can remove this part, and right here also, because of the dimensions, we need to add dimension set ID. We don't need to have these lines anymore. And the same we are going to do here, dimension set entry 1, instead of table ID, dimension set ID. Sorry, I'm not that fast in typing. And right here we also need to add dimension set ID. We can delete this line, and I see that I made a mistake right here. Dimension. Yes, no issues. And right here we see that there is another one thing. Once again, due to dimensions, we just need to add additional parameter, custom address, and that's it. We don't have any issues right now. So as we fix this report, there are a few more important things that we need to do actually. So first of all, we need to set the application area. If you want to find easily this report, let's make it Simplanova Webinar. Let's change the name to Simplanova Webinar. We need to add application area all and usage category report analysis. And what we need to do as well, we need to set the application area below the captions near request page. Right here are request page, and here are captions. So below captions, below the captions, I'll add application area. And this is the final place. Oh, I see that there are syntax errors. Sorry. Application area all, and probably here I made a mistake. Usage category, report analysis. Okay. And go to request page. Application area all. One part. Once again, application area all. And right here also, application area all. Okay, so okay, no issues, everything was fixed. So right now we need to save the report, Control S, and press F5 to publish this report. Uh, Publishing might take some time, so right now what I'm gonna do, I'll just try to show you how this report actually looks like in the Classic environment. So let's run options, okay, and preview the report. So let's see how the layout looks right here. And I see that this part is still publishing, so it might take some time. So for this kind of sales invoice, you see that the complexity is 2 points. So you can imagine approximately how many points it might take for you in order to convert the report. But the easier thing, of course, without any guesses, is just simply to download the tool of ours, to install it into your NAV environment. And when you will do all these steps, just simply to upload all the reports, and immediately you will see how many points you need for this, how many points you need to add into your license key in order to convert all the reports. So we see that report was published, and right here is our invoice, Simplanova webinar. Let's open it. Another one really important point that I haven't mentioned for you is that if you are also like using these the report which uses custom tables, I have already uploaded all the tables in the environment. But if your report is using custom tables, you need to upload them as well to our tool in order to convert the report. Without these tables, you won't be able to upload it. And I still see that Business Central is not working right now that fast, but here soon we should see the results. Okay, so right now we can compare it. Okay, I'll make it smaller so you could see the whole report. So basically it looks the same, and of course there might be some changes regarding the date and so on, because the database on the Business Central and the database on this environment, they are a bit different. But in general, as you see, the results are basically the same. And the thing is, it might seem, well, right now I've worked on this report. I've spent roughly 10 minutes or even less than 10 minutes to fix the report. You might say that, okay, we have more complex reports. So to have a better view how this tool works and what kind of results you are going to have is just simply to test the tool itself and see how much time for you it might take to finish these reports manually. But you know, from my side also, words are words, and I can mention you a lot of things how this tool works and so on. But right now, actually, I would like to introduce Jean-René Roland, who is one of our clients. He's representing company Isatech, and they are using the tool. Oh, sorry, need to change the slides. They are using the tool of ours, I believe, since 2018. We officially launched the tool 2017 October, and they are using this tool till this day. Before that, Jean-René, maybe you could shortly introduce the company of yours. What are the main activities, and then later on, just simply share the experience of your team while using the tool of ours. So, word for you.
Okay. Hello, Damas. Could you hear me? It's okay for you?
Yes, I can hear you very well, loud and clear.
It's hello. So it's perfect. In fact, I met you and your team in EMEA direction at Madrid in 2017.
Yes, then we just launched the tool at that time.
Yeah,
publicly.
and after we decided to have some demo with you, and you're right. In 1 year or 7 months later, we decided to use it to transform our report from the old version to RDLC. Yeah, you're right. So I am in charge within Isatech all the activities regarding NAV or right now Business Central. Isatech is a French partner of Microsoft, of course. We are deploying all solutions regarding Dynamics 365, NAV, Business Central, but also finance operation and CRM solution. The team in France right now, we are 40 people around the solution NAV or Business Central, and we got 15 developers working on. Okay, that's for Isatech. We got also a sister company in Europe, in Portugal, which is my partner. I don't know if you know. Okay, for the introduction of Isatech. And our customers are mainly working on the food industry. In fact, more of 50% of our customers are working on the food industry. And for that, we are deploying a solution based on our own add-on, but also the add-on of a company which is Schrouw in Netherlands, Aptin right now, and the name of the product is Foodware. And what else? So this year in 2020, we did many migration of our customer from 2009 to BC14, and we did ourselves the upgrade because this is our solution and we know well the usage of our customer, so we prefer to do ourselves the migration regarding the food industry. But for report converter, we use the tool of Simplanova.
Okay, great. And as the experience of the team of yours may know, let's say, what are what is the main thing that actually encourages you to use the tool? Is it like time saving? Which part exactly is the most?
Okay, when we see the demo 3 years ago, and in fact, day by day right now, when you use it, is very simple, in fact. If you take an example of a project, if we start a project of migration, and we know we've got, I don't know, 40 reports to convert in RDLC, for example, it's very simple to evaluate the number of points we need. So it's very easy. In fact, we have just to order the number of points we need, and then we have just to convert the reports. It's really a simple process, very clear, very simple. And I am not a developer, so I cannot explain you all the details regarding the transfooter, the translator, but I know when we've got a complex report, if we have to do manually the conversion, we need between 1 or 2 days. If we use the report converter of Simplanova, we need only half a day.
So one of the most important things is just simply reduces the manual work and simply saves time on the conversion process itself.
Yeah, for the report part, its fact is to divide by 3 the time of translation.
Mm-hmm. So in general, then in one part we can say that it might just save not the money for you, but even the lead time for the customer. For example, if you have a huge amount of reports, you can just simply reduce the lead time.
Yeah,
I believe in this case as well.
Yeah, and of course, but the main function, of course, we reduce the lead time, but in fact, the time we win, in fact, in this case, the developers can work mainly on the migration of the other object, and it can work on the quality of the other problems we can have, not with the report.
Great, good to hear that. Thank you for sharing the feedback of yours. And of course, there is a difference. Some of the companies are using, well, just while sharing the experience from other companies, I would say some of the companies are using it because it saves time. For others, it's really important to have the best lead time. So it means that they don't need to spend so much time on the reports, and they can just simply deliver the solution for the client earlier. But once again, thank you very much, Jean-René, for the introduction of Isatech, and I'm really glad that we are working together. I believe since 2018, so
yeah.
more than 2 years, and due to the fact that you are still doing upgrades, I believe we are going to work for a longer period. And when you will start also all these transitions to AL extensions, as I've mentioned, we are working on new tools that we are going to introduce in the market within upcoming year. So this is another one thing that will definitely save your time while working with the upgrades and transitions to Business Central. So our goal is to make it easier, and well, it's not just, I will be selfish a little bit, it's not just because for the partners, but due to the fact that it's one of the core services for Simplanova to do the upgrades. So we are building these tools for our team as well, because if we see that there are some parts that can be done automatically and it can reduce the manual work, this is our way, what we are willing to do and willing to implement. And of course, it is way more interesting to work and be more efficient in this way. So, as for the final step of the session, what I would like to mention once again for all of you guys, if you would like to test the tool of ours. If you would like to know more about other services of Simplanova, for example, if you are willing to do an upgrade to Business Central extensions, what we can do, we can provide you the fixed price and scope evaluation plus analysis, which will show you exactly which parts cannot be transferred directly and what we can do with these limitations. So what kind of workarounds we can give for you while doing the upgrade. And of course, additionally, if you would like to test either the tool of ours for reports or data ports, simply contact sales@simplanova.com directly, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Right here, you can also see all the all contacts of mine directly. I hope that is valuable for all of the partners who have joined us, and hopefully I'll hear soon from you. And take care, stay safe, and hopefully we'll meet soon again. Have a great day. Thank you, everyone.